guys. Happy Saturday to you. Happy 1 week anniversary of the Crossing Realms Conference.
And what a fun time we had. How are you doing today?
I am good, Natalie. How are you, young lady?
I am fantastic, and thank you for calling me young.
Well, you're younger than I am. You're younger than I am.
By a few months.
Well, still.
Yeah, it's just a few months.
Have you recovered yet from the conference?
Barely. All week I have been exhausted. I finally got some extra sleep this morning, which I desperately needed, and I finally unpacked today. That's how busy I've been.
What? I mean, I was unpacked and had my clothes washed by the time I got home that night.
Yeah, not me. I didn't get home that night until 10:30 Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Or Monday. Out afterwards. And then I then went back to work Tuesday early morning. Yeah. So it was a whirlwind.
Yeah. That was probably the most fun that I've had, and we've said this, ad nauseum on all of our channels, that I've had. That was one of the most fun weekends that we've had.
By far,
it was just incredible. And a couple people have asked me if we've decided if we're going to do another one, Crossing Realms 2. Nothing has been even talked about yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody just needs to take a breather after everything. Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
Thank you so
much. Hi, Mickey. Thank you, Mickey.
Yes, it was. We had a blast.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, it was just so much fun. We got to meet all kinds of people.
Yeah.
People that we feel that we've known for a long time, ever since I started doing this and stuff. And I mean, it just like, we're old friends by now and everything. So.
Oh, yeah. And it was just, I loved meeting everybody face to face and giving them hugs and hanging out with them and getting to know them better. So it was so much fun. And then we did the ghost hunts, and then, we got our experience with a footprint. So it was good.
That was incredible. I have the pictures for that. I think you have the.
Hey, Gary.
All right, awesome, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Conference was great. I think you have the video of it. It's on Facebook someplace. Yeah,
it is. It's on my page. So if anybody wants to see the video, go to my page, and then it's Facebook or Instagram, Natalie Smearman.
Pam had your Facebook page link on.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I'll put it on. I'll put it on too. I can probably download it from Facebook and everything. So, quick hi to everybody. We have right off the bat, we have 32 people in chat. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Let's see. Billy, BJ's here. Andre's here. Mickey, we said hi to Mickey. Gary Spikes is here. Val, thank you for showing up. Jojo, all the way from Australia, thank you. Matey, no, that's not matey. Mate.
What?
I don't know. I think I got this too. I think I got this.
You're not a pirate.
It's a long day. No, it's not. Robert Perez is here. Hi, Robert. T-Bone is in the house. And a whole cast. Riley Ivy Forrest is here. Thank you. Hi, Riley. A lot of people are in here. So Keith from 1675 is here. So okay, we have a great show tonight. One of the things that I really wanted to do while we were at in Richmond was, especially on the ghost hunt, was take Jillie Marie with us through the museum and see what she catches, because I'm just fascinated with the mediums, what they catch as they go along. You were a very pleasant surprise that you were catching stuff. I mean, you guys would just kind of walk down the hallway. Let's bring Jillie in here.
Yeah, let's bring her in.
Hi, Jillie.
Jillie.
Hey.
How you doing?
I am exhausted. It has been a crazy week, and Saturday night, the whole conference was amazing. Saturday night blew up my whole world. In a good way. I'll preface it that way. In a good way. Came back Sunday, got back, went to the rescue, which is my part-time job. and then got home like probably 8 o'clock at night. And on Tuesday, was it Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? Tuesday, maybe. I woke up covered in hives. And that is my body's, like covered head to toe in hives. And just so that everyone knows, that is my body's way of releasing latent rage. And I know that. So everything that happened at the conference is basically like blowing open and opening up stuff that had been underneath and had been kind of simmering. Or in the case of the World War II room, I had no idea. Like I had I knew the relationship, but I had no idea that any of that was there. Not a clue. I was on the ghost hunt. Paul had asked me if he could, follow and he could record, because he'd never recorded with a medium in a known haunted space before. And I said, sure. I am notorious for bringing forward spirits and whatnot when I go to places that have spirit activity. So it isn't a big deal to me. It's like, sure, I'll be happy to. I have to say that it was interesting because I asked both of you, like, where do you want me to go? Because I'd never been. And so I basically was like, you tell me where you want me to go and I'll go, because it's all new to me. And I was just having fun. I was there to do it for the first time. And I will say that, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Actually, while you're getting
drink, I went in with the. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So we went to the Ray County Museum, and so what we wanted to do, it was on the property of where we had the conference, and so it was a wonderful place. Greg and I went through the day, and I was kind of getting a feel, because there were certain rooms that I was like, I'm getting a reaction. I'm getting this. I feel this. You could walk into a room where it was, for a battle, and I felt sharp pains as if I was shot through the chest. I was going into another room, the Black History room, and I felt like I was breathing in smoke. And I couldn't see, and I was just gasping for air. So we wanted to have Jillie come in. And so, we didn't tell her what we felt. We were just like, that room or that room.
Right.
And then it just went from there.
Right. And what I was finding really interesting, and just walking down the hall, Jillie, you'd be walking, oh, hi, who are you? Out of the clear blue. And I look back at you, you're just staring at a wall. I'm like, okay, this is cool. But what I didn't realize was going to happen was Natalie was doing the same thing.
I don't see them. I feel them.
That is not true.
I did see the one.
Okay, there you go.
I saw the one, but it was based on Jillie telling me, open your third eye. Okay. And if I did not have her instructions, I would not have been able to see that girl. So I'll let you go.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good point. All
yeah.
Right. Good point. But I just right off the bat, that was just amazing to me from both of you. And I think, well, a lot of things happened in the museum too. And I had been there several times now, and I kind of have a feel for what's, good, what's nasty. And I wanted to, we kind of started off in the nicer part of the museum. And, upstairs in the one wing is more of the negative side. It's not demonic or anything, but I just kind of wanted to get Jillie's feel for that as she was walking down. So overall, Jillie, well, and Natalie, since this was both of your first times there.
Yeah.
What were your overall thoughts on the museum without getting into too much detail about what we saw? Because I have a couple of videos that we're going to play here in just a second.
Jillie, what was your thoughts?
I thought it was really awesome. I did find it interesting that the deaths and such, and the people that I thought were deceased that were there, that I could feel their energy or I could sense their energy. none of them passed away there. So it's very interesting and unique in that spirits come there because they know they're going to be seen, heard, witnessed, whatever that they need, as opposed to where you normally would be in a space where a spirit would or an energy would be where they passed away, number one, or where a space they knew. So for example, quick example, if you have a spirit that is in a plantation and people are like, why doesn't it leave? Because that's the only place it knew when it was on the earthly side. So that's where it would have stayed, because that's where it knew, not because it's good or bad or whatever our judgment is of it 150 years later. So I found that fascinating. I found the entire thing very awesome and fascinating. And it was like every corner, every space had a different new, like, it was like a lot of shiny objects. And my mediumship was going off like crazy. And there was one room where there was a bunch of people that were, I'm not 100% sure what they were trying to do, but I was like, nope, not going to get involved. Just going to walk away and just pretend we got other things to do.
Yeah. It was such a cool experience, to your point. I mean, there were so many things brought in and every room had a different theme. And to know that these spirits were there because it was a place where people come in to celebrate what is on the walls, these pictures, whatever that is there, a uniform, and really, honor them. And I think that is a welcoming place for them.
100%.
Right. I completely agree. And what I kind of wonder is Kathy's never taken me on a tour there per se. So I kind of wonder what the general public who just happened to, stumble upon Ray County, or maybe they're going to Richmond just to see that, or they live in Richmond and want to go see that, what she tells them on their little tour. I mean, there's obviously a ton of stuff there that is a ton of spirits that are there, but there's also like you said, a ton of memorabilia, if you will, Civil War, World War II, and stuff that is just so fascinating. That I just wonder what the average person who stumbles upon that for the first time, what they think of that place.
Yeah.
And if they even have a slightest idea that it was haunted or anything.
Yeah.
And it was so happy to see Jack the dog and Harvey the cat.
Yes, that is a definite highlight, is to see Jack and Harvey. They are very friendly, and they're residents living in the physical world, residents of the museum. So
I have two videos here that I wanted to play tonight and kind of get your reactions to these. So when I play them, unfortunately, we're going to have to mute your mics. So when I play that, if you both can mute your mic, because I tried this before with Natalie backstage, and it was really bad feedback coming through. So when I play this stuff, we can we'll mute that, and of course, it's going to take me a few minutes to try and figure this out again.
All right.
So Jillie, did you want to talk about your experience a little bit later? Or you want to talk about it right before we show that?
Whenever works for you.
Okay. So, well, you know what? Let's do this first video real quick. And then, hey, Brian, how you doing, sir? Get a roadcast. I don't have the money for one. I would love to.
Brian.
I don't know how much they are, but anyway, so this first video, we started out in like Natalie said, there's a bunch of themed rooms throughout the museum, like a World War II room, World War I, Civil War, Indian artifact room, all kinds of different school room, all kinds of different rooms with all kinds of different themes. And the first one we went to was the Black History room. And now before this, I had always been told that there was a spirit of either little boy or little girl in that room. We did talk to her. We did talk to several people. So let me get this up here.
All right. And then we'll go on mute.
Yeah, hang on one second. And if you guys want to comment during this, just kind of raise your hand. I'll watch you guys. Just raise your hand and I'll pause this and we can talk about something if you want.
Okay. Yeah, because this was really cool. Is this the Black History one?
Yes, this is a Black History. And I wasn't saying stop to you. I was saying stop
yeah,
to me.
No. And this was really incredible. All of the spirits that came through in that room. And it was actually a profound moment, a profound time. So I just want to set the tone there.
Yeah. So this is about 13 minutes long. And like I said, if you guys want to say something, kind of wave your hand and I'll pause it and I'll bring you guys back. And we can chat about it. So let me don't go away just yet. So can you all see that okay?
Yep. Going on mute.
Okay, go on mute and then we'll play.
It's a woman saying I apologize.
Guys, let me know in chat if you can hear this okay.
Do you want to tell me your name? You're in the ether, sweetheart. You're safe. No one can hurt you.
I just gotta chill on my left side.
You're safe. Can you tell me when you lived? I died in 1867.
There's people talking in the hallway. And by the way, this is pretty much all dark. Can't really see much.
She said that was my name. Why are you asking?
Because I just heard it. Somebody just whispered Becky.
Yep, she's here.
Okay.
Hi, Becky.
Hi, Becky. It's very nice to meet you.
She said, can you say it out loud that I'm telling you? She had to kill him. He was her master. She made it look like an accident. They never found out who it was.
I feel something on my left arm. My whole left side is...
She's saying he raped me repeatedly.
Becky, is that you whispering to me?
She's confirming yes to me. What is she telling you?
I can, she's trying to tell me something and it's whispers and I cannot understand what she said.
Okay.
Are you standing in front of Natalie and to my left?
Also, yes.
It's okay. You can whisper to me.
She has on a dress.
She's saying it's a lot, and I know, and I'm sorry, but you're the only people who care.
That's Greg Olson there as well. We do.
You're safe.
Yeah.
It's 2025. We hear you. You are safe. She's saying he raped all of us. It was no compromise. She's saying we were on a plantation right here in Missouri. He said he was an abolitionist. He was not. She's saying, I'm so sorry. And she's showing me, I'm seeing flashes of her being beaten.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Becky, we are very sorry. He was in the wrong. And if I was in your position, I would do the same thing. Just know that you are not. You are not.
You can let it go. You can drop it off your shoulders, sweetheart. You can let it go. You can let it go.
I don't like that.
You can let it go. 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 gonna let it go.
Becky, are you by yourself in here?
She's telling me she's not. She's saying someone named Samuel's with her.
Okay.
He's 25. He's very slim. She's telling me he's about 5'10". She's saying he's harmless.
Okay.
Who tried to choke me?
There's a lot of people walking through the hallway.
Gary.
Gary?
Who's to my left, physically?
Greg.
Greg. Put your hand on your throat, pull it away from you, and then move the noose from your neck. Clearing your energy, going 14 generations forward and 14 generations backward. Take a breath.
Becky, are you still with us?
She is.
Good.
Becky, what else do you need us to know? How can we honor your spirit? We're in September 2025. You're in Richmond, Missouri. You are safe.
Mm-hmm.
Your spirit is safe, sweetheart.
You are in a very safe space.
I can't release you. I don't have permission. She's saying thank you for listening and hearing me. Goodbye.
Was she executed?
No. Who's the woman in the room who was executed? Henrietta was executed.
Henrietta.
Henrietta was executed.
How?
She was hanged.
Yeah. Where?
From a fence.
She was hung. Make sure that you remember that Greg had a noose around his neck.
She was short. She was like 5'1". She was a cook. She also was a dye seamstress. The mistress of her plantation was cruel beyond words. Very jealous. Henrietta was hung for crimes she didn't commit, along with 25 other people over the space of 5 years. Their house mistress was very cruel.
She was jealous.
Very, very, very jealous. She thought that her husband was sleeping with all of the, he wasn't sleeping with anybody. Is there anybody else in here that needs to be? Sarah, my name is Sarah. Natalie, she's standing in front of you.
Okay. Hi, Sarah. It's very nice to meet you.
Natalie, tune into your third eye. What do you see?
It's a girl, teenage. She has little braids. She has like a dress on. Almost see little blue flowers.
Her Sunday best.
Yep.
She was murdered on the way to church.
Oh.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
She was murdered on the way to church along with 7 other children.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
They were thought to be the children of somebody who participated in a failed rebellion. She's saying we were made an example of. She's very shocked that you can see her.
Oh. You're very pretty. Very, very pretty. She's showing me her dress.
Very proud of that dress.
Yes, she's going like this.
She's very proud of that dress.
It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. And I like your shoes too. Those are pretty.
She said I didn't do anything wrong. Why was I killed?
Bad things happen. And just know nothing was your fault.
No.
There are terrible people out there.
Your energy is wandering. I can't clear you. And your energy, you have permission to go and go freely as you see fit. You're not locked in place, your energy.
You don't have to stop making these lights light up. You can keep playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we brought it for.
Yeah, it's really cool. You can go ahead and touch that. It's not going to hurt you.
Hmm.
Who's very, very angry? Someone's in the room and he is very, very angry. Who is very, very angry? Clyde, we're in 2025. I don't know who you are. Do you want to identify yourself? Do you want to ident? She's saying they killed me. He's saying they killed my whole family. Oh, okay.
I can understand why you were angry.
Why is my left leg cold?
That's probably somebody Yo, wow.
Don't say wow.
Both of my legs are ice cold and have tingles.
My left.
And I'm getting tingles on my left side.
Over.
It's right here. He wants everyone to know he's here.
Yes, and thank
Yeah, he
you.
is.
Whoa.
Holy
We're not gonna
jeez.
hurt you. We're not gonna
No,
hurt you.
we're
No,
here.
not at all.
We're in 2025.
Yes.
We're not gonna hurt you.
We are here, and
In
we want to be
peace?
very respectful. We respect
Exactly.
your space, and thank you so much. Thank you. We honor you.
I'm gonna put my iced coffee down real quick. Right there in the doorway.
And just like that, it went away.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand, Clyde.
Oh, let me.
Clyde, give me your hand. Give me your hand.
She's okay.
She's
Don't be scared
okay.
of
She's
her.
gonna help you.
Yeah.
She's gonna help you.
I can't cross you, but I can listen. They executed my whole family in front of me. And maybe I lived 5 years before they killed me.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, Clyde.
Clyde, I just want to let you know we're extending love and positive energy to you. And just know that it was wrong for them to do that, and we don't blame you. We feel your energy, and we value you, and we respect you, and we respect your space. And thank you for coming forward.
You didn't do anything wrong, Clyde. You didn't do anything wrong.
I just saw something in the bathroom. Something crossed in front of that window. Okay, guys, go ahead and unmute.
Wow.
I mean, that was pretty amazing stuff right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's
And, you know,
unfortunate
again,
because of course, we're in a very dark room. There are no lights, you know.
we
So
didn't
our
figure
eyes
the
were
light
kind
thing out until a little bit later on in the investigation. But you know, that was just incredible. I mean, you never really know what's going to come through. I mean, it was just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know, there was a lot of spirits in that room, and the fact that they had experienced such violent deaths around them, and it was Yes, absolutely. It was very tragic. It was heartbreaking. You could feel their pain and what they had to endure, where children were being murdered for what was assumed that somebody else did, and they were going to get back at them. I mean, it was heart-wrenching. And that little girl, and thank you, Jillie, I was able to see, she was just standing there so proud of how she looked, because she just, how a little girl like twirls her little dress and whatever, and she had her shoes on, and she was just like, this is how I present myself, and she was so proud.
It's heartbreaking, because the hardest part for me was that I knew I couldn't clear them. So the most that I could do was witness them. And because normally in that situation, I'd be like, do you want to be cleared? And I would clear them. I would cross them over to the next, to what we would probably consider purgatory, but like out of the space of earth and realm. And, what struck me was that they kept showing up. And even now, like we listened to that, the thing that just struck me as I was listening to the whole thing was that was entirely channeled on my part. And so it is not a memory function for me. So I remembered none of it. I knew Becky. That was the only piece that I remembered at all, because I remember telling you. And then I was like driving home today, and I remembered telling Greg to pull the noose and put it over his, like, to let himself go. But aside from that, that's all channeled. And it's not a memory function. I was, wondering about it when I was driving home and thinking, gosh, I can't, I'm excited to hear what you got, because there's so many pieces that I didn't have any idea. And I didn't remember, because again, it's not a memory function, but being able to have them come through so powerfully and share their stories was absolutely incredible.
And
that was
even
just,
in the
breathtaking.
Even in the afterlife, they have stories they want to tell, and maybe it's how they got murdered or unalived or whatever. It's just, when you go on these things, you never know what you're going to come across, whether it's demonic, a child trying to come through, trying to say hi or something, or tell a story. I mean, that's why we have a lot of these gadgets that we take with us. But, I've always been told from Krista, mostly, that the best piece of equipment that you have is your own body. And Jillie and Natalie, you guys were living proof that, we were getting all kinds of things coming from both of you. So that was pretty awesome. So that was all in the Black History room. After this room, we went into World War I room, or World War II. I can't remember. There's one of each. I can't remember which one we went to. Also, I wanted to mention the name Sam showed up in that room. Just keep that in mind, because that name pops up later on in a different room and a different floor a little later on that night. So T-Bone had a quick question here. A couple times you mentioned it's 2025. How does that register with them? That's a good question.
It lets them know that it lets them know that basically, one, that they're time hopping, and two, that whatever year they were in, they're safe, because we're not in the same year. We're not on the same plane. And the biggest thing you heard me repeat a lot of times is, you are safe, 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 because they didn't have safety. Many enslaved persons never, from the day they were born to the day that they died, unless they lived through emancipation, they never knew a day of safety. And so being able to say, you are safe, you are safe, you are safe, and let them know what year it is, to let them know that. And a couple times you heard me asking what year they were in, what year they were born, what year they were died, those sorts of things. It gives you a marker indication of lifespan, number one, but and kind of also what was happening in the world, in the U.S. and in the space that we're in, relatively speaking. And also it gives you, in my experience, other people may have different experiences, but again, it also gives you the space of letting them know again that they are in the ethers, basically. Like, you've passed away, you're in the ethers, you're safe to speak. We can hear you, we can validate you, we can comfort you, we can witness you, we can do all those things. The only thing we can't do is clear you. And I would have loved to actually have had that experience. But again, that's one of the number one rules on Ray County, is that you may not clear and cross people. And I respect that. I will always, if someone walks in with rules, 100%. Totally respect those. 100%.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's another thing. You heard Natalie a lot saying that we come in respect and peace and love and everything. So a lot of it too is our intention when we go into these places. You know, what are we looking to do? We as a group, we mean no harm to anybody. We're safe people to talk to. We're not gonna use any of this negatively or anything or whatever. We're not going to treat these spirits with anything, but respect and love and everything.
Right. Because you'll see,
and I think that too, that helps them. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see ghost hunters go out there and taunt or yell or thinking that they're a negative, and it's not. It's, they're spirits. They are just here to, maybe communicate. They want to say something, and it's just like if somebody you walk up to on the street, you're not going to be negative to them. If they need something, you're going to be like, "How can I help you?" And that's the same thing.
And me personally, I can't speak for you, but for me personally, that's all I want to do. I just want to hear stories, hear what these people or these spirits have to say. What happened to them? What do they want to tell us from beyond?
Right.
So, okay, Tina had a question here. Why would they ask you not to clear them? I'm assuming this is coming from why would the
they didn't ask me not to clear them.
It was the Ray County
Museum. I didn't ask, but it was the Ray County Museum, and I presume because the feeling is that if you clear them, that the attraction would be gone. And one of the things that I found, though, that I found interesting, and this is because I've dealt with and cleared and been around many historic houses. I've been to St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands, and a lot of those 300-year-old plantation ruins, encountered a lot of spirits since I started doing this. And the unique thing about Ray County Museum is that none of the spirits that we encountered ever were there physically. And that's, again, they're there because I think Ray County, they're there because they're going to be seen. They're going to be witnessed. They're going to be heard by people like us that come in and have that gift of being able to see, hear, know, feel. Whatever your clair happens to be, you get to put it into use there. And that's a beautiful gift for them, is to be witnessed and seen.
And how many of those spirits, specifically in the Black History Room, never had a voice in their lifetime because of their color and what was happening to them at that time? They never had a voice. And now somebody's coming in going, you are free to speak however you wish. And we respect you and we're kind. They're so thankful for that. So I think that's another reason why they stay, and it's because they are valued and respected.
And Brian brings up a great point. At times when you clear good spirits from a space, it becomes available to negative spirits, and we don't want that. That place, Ray County, is an awesome place. We don't want anything negative to take up space in there. So after the Black History Room, we moved on to the World War I room.
I think it was World War II.
Whichever one. I think it was 2. You're right.
Yeah.
And yes, I said that at 40 minutes 52 seconds. I said Natalie was right.
Somebody note that down. Put that on a pink sticky.
That one.
Where's that pink sticky? Oh, I think Jillie's got it. Jillie, right there it is. You need to write that down.
She's writing it down right now.
There it is.
Boom. Okay. Yes. So right after that room, we went into the World War II room, and I didn't record any of this because it was very, very personal for you, and I didn't feel the need to share that. And I invited you on the show because I wanted you to kind of talk about what we saw in these other rooms. And I did ask you before how you felt about talking about what your experiences were in that room. And if you would have said no, I would have not brought it up, and we'd be fine with that. But you said you're okay talking with it. You had something very, very personal come through to you. I'll let you explain it from here. And if you feel you need to stop at any time, just.
We went into the World War II room, and I asked if anybody was there, if anybody wanted to speak, and my biological grandfather came through. My biological grandfather was killed in action over the South Pacific in April of 45. My mom was born in February of 45. She never met her dad. The war ended in June of 45. And he came through, and I basically released 80 years worth of grief. I broke down, and I was in tears. I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't breathe. I didn't really know what to do. And me 5-10 years ago would have sucked it up. I would have been like, I'm fine. This was not something that was under my control. It was something that I just basically went with it. And there was, what I remember of it was me apologizing because I didn't find out that he existed until I was 8 or 9 years old. And I felt like he was very powerful, was very, very, very powerful. I just remember being overcome, and I remember being a snotty mess of grief and sadness. And I want to be very clear that it was in no way for me, it was no way, quote unquote, negative. Because it has been, for my family, it has been a healing journey. My grandma really didn't touch it. My grandma pretty much buried it. I found that out in my teens, and after my grandpa died, after my grandpa that raised me, that I called my grandpa, died, she was more open about it. But my experience in that room was apologizing to him, and it was a lot of grief and a lot of sadness and a lot of hoping that he is proud of me, hoping that I have done the family legacy well. Because again, it's like having part of your family tree, like a limb of your tree, chopped off completely, and you know nothing of it even existing. And it was very unexpected. And
it was almost like he came through to you and something was keeping everything else away to just let you have this moment with him there.
Well, isn't there a spirit called the protector in that room to protect?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they allowed you to have that time with him because from being there and witnessing this, it appeared that generations of grief, you were able to just expel all of that. And it really, in my opinion, and I could be wrong on this, I mean, it really healed generations.
Yeah. Oh, so, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's something where my family has, my grandma even admitted it. We were talking about it at her 90th birthday party, and she said, she's like, and it was something that at the time, years ago, blew my mind. She said, we didn't have the privilege of emotions. Mm-hmm. And my brain, she said, the whole world was on fire. We didn't, and it was. We were at World War. Literally, the entire world was at war. And it's something that we have never experienced, and it's something that we hopefully will never experience in our lifetime. But it was very much a space of me releasing a lot of grief and a lot of sadness and healing a lot of things. And it was just, honestly, it was happening so fast, because I remember when we walked in, and I got there like 8:03, and I remember saying, you know, I'm really tired and this has been a long day and I'm not going to last much past like 9 or 10 o'clock. And I know we were well past that, which is,
we all said that. Yeah.
We all said that.
But it was just so moving and so powerful. And, you know, I'm so grateful that the two of you were there and that Greg was there, because you all three knew how to protect and you knew how to hold space. And I allowed myself to trust you and to be in the space of like, and it's kind of like my brain for a split second was like, do I trust them? And it was like, okay, you're not going to stop crying. This is just not a thing. You could just, it's not a, faucet. You can't turn it off. So just, that was like a split second. And then it was just like, just let it go, because there's nothing else true to do but let go. And it was incredibly powerful.
Yeah,
it was. And
that was it was so impactful for you to make sure that you were the vessel, so to speak, to release all of this pent up, just I guess a whole grief of anger, frustration, sadness, and everything just came through you. And I think that was such a healing experience, not just for you, but for your family.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Which is
amazing. If they're watching this, they have no idea, because I just didn't feel, I thought, you know what, I'll just share it. And when Paul said, do you want to share it? I'm like, yep, let's go.
Cool. That's awesome.
And thank you for sharing this. Thank you.
Yeah. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you trusting us to protect you. And you know that we would always protect you. You're in very good hands with us. So we certainly do appreciate you, Jillie.
Yes.
So,
okay. And now you.
Moving on now. That was a very powerful moment. And there. So, okay. So we moved upstairs. This is where, and I believe the part that I'm going to show now was just of that one area of the Ray County Museum that is, I considered more of a negative feel to it. I've always said that there's 4 hallways on the main levels. When you cross any of them, any of the 3, you don't feel anything different. When you cross the top floor, once you cross that threshold into that hallway, it feels different to me, at least. And I'm not sure if you guys felt different about that or not. That's the one with all the mannequins. Mannequins in the dark.
Yeah,
that's freaking scary.
Yeah, all the mannequins standing there.
So,
yeah.
If you forget they're there,
and then all of a sudden, boom, there they are.
Yeah. So this one, we were in several different rooms, and it's important to note I did edit this for time. I didn't add anything to it. I didn't, I just took some spaces where camera was moving funky, or we were getting some weird sounds out in the hallway by real humans, not necessarily spirits. But everything that was edited, nothing was added to this. So let's go ahead and play this. This one's a little longer. This one's about 16 minutes.
All right, hold on mute.
Okay, so I'm going to bring it up here. And let me do this. And again, if you ladies need to comment on anything, just wave. Jillie just left. I'm done with these people. All right, here we go.
Your daughter Annabelle is in here. How old is Annabelle? She was 6 years old when she died of typhoid fever. I lost everybody that mattered to me.
That was a mannequin.
They pushed you to your knees and shot you in the face, shot you dead in the field, executed you in the field for something you didn't do. I can see you on your knees in the cornfield. You didn't do anything wrong. I caused all their deaths. I was a white field hand. I was a white field hand. I caused all their deaths. I blamed it on the enslaved people. I'm sorry. I apologize. He's saying it's time to go, and he's going off.
This is the Desert Storm room. Huh? So I want to make a quick note here. There was another person that was with us on this little tour. I don't remember her name, but she walked in this room and something stopped her, and I can't remember what. I think I have it on here in just a few seconds. But she entered this room and something just really weird happened with her. You can hear her. What are you getting?
I don't understand this. I don't know.
How are you feeling right now?
Very weird.
Okay.
And I can't put words on it.
Okay.
Like I need to go back this way.
Okay. That's okay.
I can see them crossing the desert. I can see them crossing from Kuwait into Iraq. I can feel their energy. I died from an IED. I was a minesweeper. I was EOD. I can't cross anybody, but I can hear you. I can tell your stories. Tell my wife I love her. I can see soldiers dropping.
Okay. Joe.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. I can see the love of my life carrying his dead battle bud. So much. They lied to us. They're still buried in the desert. The secrets. I can't cross any of you. If any of you are stuck, you did not die here. You did not die here. You knew I'd be here. You knew I'd be here. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can see you. I can see you in your tanks. I can see you walking alongside the tanks. I can see you doing EOD. Frank.
Is there a mother in here? Of a soldier?
Yes.
She's screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I want my son's body back.
Oh, that's reflection.
Mm-hmm. She died of a broken heart.
Mm-hmm.
So much death.
Jillie, move your light just a little bit. Okay, thank you.
It's the glass.
There was a reflection, yeah.
I'm in 2025. I can hear you. You stepped on a landmine.
Oh, God.
You stepped on a landmine. You were dead instantly.
There's scratches on your back. Did you scratch your back? There were scratches on your back.
He couldn't have scratched himself back there.
There are scratches.
Yes.
Multiple scratches.
Where were you?
Where were you?
Against the wall.
Yeah. I got it walking down the hall.
It looks like somebody's going like this to your back. And there's skin, like,
What?
there's like, okay,
Who's-
I want you to look.
Watch
at
your step.
something.
No.
Yeah, I got it. Look, right there.
Holy sh!
There's skin, like it broke through the
How red it
skin.
is.
And there's a little bit of blood. You're getting all this?
Yeah.
Look at that.
6 scratches.
Yeah,
6?
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7.
Yeah, it broke through the skin twice, here and here. Okay, we're getting this on film?
Yeah.
Okay, anywhere else?
No.
No, nowhere else? Okay, just here. Okay,
Oh, ma'am.
okay.
Are we in your space or? What do you need me to know? I'm in 2025.
Okay, all right, here, you wanna take this? You got your phone? Yeah. Okay.
I'm here and thank you for seeing me.
You right?
That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Was acknowledgement. Do you need me to give you?
Okay.
You have a
I'll have
name?
it on film so you can see it.
Do you have a name?
Remember, say 13 minutes.
He has a son named Dwayne that he never met. And he has a daughter named Dahlia that was 6 years old when he died. Thank you for acknowledging me. You can leave now. I'm in 2025.
This was Sam, and this was the room that I got
hear
in.
you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Sam. I hear you. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. You didn't make it home to your family. I hear you.
Can you open that cabinet door?
No?
Not you, not you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a lot.
Oh, I'm in your way. I apologize.
You're good.
No, I'm getting out of their way.
Oh.
My name is Sam. I was
Hi,
killed.
Sam. I'm sorry. Sam? Were you the one in this room that scratched me?
Yep. Sam scratched you. He's laughing. He's saying, "Man, you're in my space."
I am tingly all over right now. Sam, I'm sorry. I come in peace. I don't mean any harm to you. Sam, are you the one that opens the doors?
He's not.
Okay.
Who else is in this room besides Sam? 40 people, 40 souls.
Oh my God.
Anybody else want to ident? Does anybody else want to ident?
Who's doing
Does anybody else want to ident?
You are safe here. We're not gonna.
Should a very loud no.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with us being in your space? Well, okay, who are you that's speaking for everyone? Yes, you're just passing through because none of you died in this room, so, yes. Natalie, a great-grandfather of yours.
Oh, that's fantastic. Hello. It's wonderful to meet you.
Oh. Nobody knows my, not your grandfather, but another person, another voice saying, nobody knows my name, but I was important. Yes, you were.
Yes.
Every voice matters. He's saying, somebody found my button in Virginia.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it a medal?
Interesting. Michelle, my friend Michelle has your button. I will let her know that she has your button. Do you have a name that we can attach to the button?
Whose friend, Michelle?
My friend Michelle.
Oh, okay.
He says, you're the medium. You're here. That's why your left foot's hurting, because I got shot in the foot. And you need to feel that. Okay. I walked away from that battle. I lived till the 1880s. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes?
Earlier, I walked in here and I felt as if something shot me through the heart or stabbed me through the heart.
Yes.
Who was that, please?
Someone named Reagan.
Okay. I felt that.
He's saying, oh my God, you can see me.
I definitely felt you, and I felt your pain.
He's saying, Natalie, you have gifts, why don't you open them?
I'm still working on them. I'm working on navigating that, and thank you.
Saying everyone in this room is you're safe to open You're safe to open your gifts, and they're actually showing me each one of you has a Christmas present in front of you. You're safe to open your gifts. You have free will. Thank you.
Standing on my left side.
Grandfather.
Grandpa, what's your name?
Gus is going to keep showing up for you. There's a breakthrough coming for you on this. He's like, I'm just going to keep showing up for you.
Grandpa, I wish I would have known you longer. You were only 2 years old when you died.
He's saying, son, I'm proud of you. Take a deep breath, Paul. Reground yourself. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
We're saying you're done in this room.
All right.
Yeah, I can feel you pushing me out.
That's why I'm edging towards you. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
Yeah, that was something else.
I mean, that was cool that we had both of our relatives come through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And Gus showed up for you twice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
and it was weird. I mean,
yeah, that lady.
The only thing I
Go
ahead. Really. The only thing I remember was red carpeting at his funeral. That's all I remember of him. I was 2. I don't remember. Everybody kept saying that him and I would get along so good because he was such a sports nut and loved his Cardinal and everything. Mm-hmm. So, but
yeah.
So what were you gonna say?
I was thinking back about when Greg got scratched. We were on the 2nd floor, and it was after the Jillie, you had stepped aside and were channeling some spirits near the mannequins. While you were doing that, I took out my thermal just to see if I could pick up anything. I panicked, was sitting on the floor, and he flipped me off. And I looked at him, and he's laughing, he. Well, I don't think something like that, because right after that, within 10 minutes, that's when he got scratched. And that's why I think he got scratched, because they saw him do that to me. And to Brian's point, he thinks it's the teacher, and it very well could have been, because, you're by the book. You don't do that. And she probably punished him for doing that.
That makes all kinds of sense now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so I don't think that it was just something malicious. I think she was teaching him a lesson.
Yeah. And that's some of the things that you kind of, on these investigations, you kind of try and put together like puzzle pieces. Mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't know that he was flipping you off. Mm-hmm. It was the teacher that was pissed off at him, and that explains why. That's why
that happened. But yeah, he was scratched up, and there were 2 places where it broke through the skin, and he was bleeding a little bit. Mm-hmm. Now the scratches cleared up within like an hour, but he still had those 2 spots where it broke through the skin.
That is true.
Yes,
right?
He does push the limits every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are the 2 videos that I had. Go ahead, Jillie.
Yeah, go ahead, Jillie.
When you were showing the, it's always, again, it's interesting to me to watch myself channeling, because I don't have I don't have memory recollection of it. But what I got when you were videoing Greg's back was someone, like, he had 2 sets of wounds, and part of it was a cat of 9 tails. Someone was trying to drive him away, so like a whip down his back, and like caught. And then the other thing was that woman who was, and you could see the look on her face was like, oh shit, what did I walk into? That was a woman we walked out. I said, 1, you just discovered you're an empath, and 2, you're wide open and have no idea how to clear yourself, ground yourself, protect yourself, etc. And you're in this space, like, you're doing this as a, like, what the hell, might as well just do it. And you're having an oh my God moment. And I talked to her later when we were off camera, and I was like, you need to learn to clear ground and protect yourself. Give me your email address and I will send you some information on how to do that, like free of charge, yada, yada, yada. Because one of the things that I recognized that night was a whole lot of you were coming into your gifts for the first time, and or you knew you had, that is a powerful place to have them explode, and for you to suddenly be having and for you to suddenly be having experience, and it's like, oh gosh, wow, okay. And yes, that teacher was definitely pissed. She was, when we were in that schoolroom, she was definitely angry for all sorts of reasons, and there was a whole history in that room of things that had happened, etc. You communicate with spirits and they share information, and in reality you have no reason. I always walk in with the idea that you have no reason not to believe them. Like, I believe you, I'm witnessing you, and I just get to tell your story. And I mean, I thought the whole thing was incredible.
Yeah,
it truly was.
Yeah.
It was an incredible experience.
Yeah. And Jillie, thank you so much for letting us walk with you and film you as you were exploring this place.
Yeah,
I thought it was just incredible what you were coming up with, what was coming through you.
So much.
It was awesome. It was so awesome.
Yeah. I know in my head there were 2 more experiences, and I'll be quick. There was the basement experience where there were spirits down there, but there was something down there that was just not happy. I don't want to say evil, just not happy. And the lady that we were with, it almost like chased her, and she felt it, and she was like, and I was like, just go. And I stood in the doorway, and I'm like, you're not coming in this room while they're doing the reading. And so I'm just standing there, and then all of a sudden I feel ice cold behind my back and my legs. And I just had this vision of somebody, like a spirit standing behind me, like using me as a human shield against whatever that was out in this hallway. That's what I said to you. Is there somebody, a spirit behind me? And you're like, yeah. And that's when you went out in the hallway and had that experience with that entity that was not well. And
I wish I would have got that. I think I do have that somewhere on video. It's just been a crazy week, and I haven't had a whole lot of time to go through all the videos. But it was really cool in that room, like what you were talking about, Natalie. We were all in that room, kind of deep in that room, and there's Natalie, all 5 foot nothing of her, standing at the door like a bouncer.
Yeah, I was just cool. Like,
nothing came through.
No, because I was projecting my energy out there like, you need to get back. Because it was trying to get in, and I'm like, you ain't getting in. And so whatever, thank you. Like, we're protected. And that's when we closed off the room to whoever this entity was out in the hallway going, you are not allowed in here ever. You will never cross this. And so they were now protected. But I think the other one that I loved was in that kitchen, and her name was Mabel.
Oh yes,
Mabel. My buddy Mabel.
Yes.
I am telling you, she was a spitfire. Whoo! I'll let you.
Yeah. So a little bit about that room. There used to be, I don't know if she's still there, or actually we do know that she's not there anymore. a spirit in there that doesn't like men. And I really wanted to lock Donny in there just to see what happened, but that never happened. So we went in there, and I was all expecting something to come through that you girls can say, but Paul, I'll get out. But I mean, it was just the opposite. It sounded like Mabel was cooking biscuits, I think, or bread or something, and she was just kind of almost a little standoffish, a little unsure about me, I guess. And we just warmed up to her, and now I wait to go back. I love Mabel. I mean, she's just incredible, and she seemed like she liked me too. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? The man that she hated was her husband. And she was like, he could just whatever. And she was going to make you biscuits, and I don't know what else was on the menu. But she was a spitfire. She called her sister a whore, and her other sister was too homely. Yes, Colleen was a slut. She was a whore. And then the other sister was too homely to even get a man. And that's why she was living there. Oh, she was spilling tea. I was like, I could stay in this room all night, talk to her.
I'll chat. I'll stay and chat with you, sure.
Those were not Natalie's words. She did come out and say that she was a slut. Yeah, 100%.
Swear to God.
Yep. Witnessed it.
We were dying laughing. I was like, this is so much fun. And then she was like, you got to go now. Yeah. Bye. She kicked us out. Yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I do have that on film somewhere. I'll have to get that, and I'll put that out on a future show or just release it.
She was cooking for Paul.
Yeah, she was cooking for Paul.
Hey, I'll eat. Sure.
Biscuits.
Gonna say no to free food.
Pie.
And I think I mentioned apple pie, and she mentioned something kind of pies, and I'm like, okay, yeah, whenever. I'm open. Just come on, let me know.
Yeah.
But again, it's been a crazy week since we got back, and I've just the other day started unpacking those video and looking through them, and I haven't really had time to look through too much. So we're going to tease BMR tonight. Natalie and I will be on there. We're going to be talking about the weekend as well, and what happened at Emmaus, what happened in the asylum. We'll kind of touch on it here real quick. So after the conference ended, we all said our goodbyes, and everybody went their own ways and stuff. But a few of us went out to Emmaus Asylum in Marthasville. Thank you, T-Bone.
Thank you, T-Bone.
Appreciate you. So Brian's going to load up the snoring audio. We had an absolute blast there. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from the conference and stuff. We had the whole weekend was just incredible. Thank you, everybody, for coming and everything. But we stood out there. We chatted. We laughed. It was just an incredible night. I had new entries in my lists for my list.
Yep.
It's just, and unfortunately, we can't read them here. We have to wait for Donny Cho sometime to have those lists read. But I mean, it was just an amazing night. Yeah. So Monday morning, everybody left. Natalie needed to film something over at Emmaus, and I was kind of standing on the outskirts. I didn't want to bug her or anything. And we kept hearing weird knocking in the woods. And I don't know if you guys remember the video that Krista had where she had that growl, and she sent it around to people, and it came back as something unknown, possibly Dogman or something. I distinctly heard, I didn't get it on camera, unfortunately, but I distinctly heard that very same growl. And that was incredibly weird and amazing. So we kept hearing knocks. And again, like Brandi mentioned before, we were in a valley, and it echoes all through there. So next to Emmaus, there are some apartments and buses or whatever where people are living. and they're known to be hammering things, working on things. So, I don't know what that was. If it was them hammering or something in the woods knocking at whatever. The only thing that I can think of, it wasn't really consistent with any kind of construction, because it would boom, boom. It wasn't like boom, like a hammer going off. It was boom, boom, boom. And it would go for like a few seconds. Then it would stop for a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was kind of on the fence about.
And we kept your vocalizations as well.
Mm-hmm, yep. So then we walked up to the tree line, the tree line, and unfortunately, I don't have that video loaded up. So
it's on my page. If you want to go to my page,
yeah.
You can see the video on my page.
Yeah, and we'll have it on here at a different show.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we might next Tuesday we have Miguel Ramirez from Sasquatch Theory. I might play that for him as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're walking up the tree line, and a bunch of roosters running around us.
Yeah, there were tons of roosters running around. It was weird. Yeah. They were following us. But anyway.
Yeah. And making all kinds of noise. So we're kind of looking in the tree line, looking for things that looked odd. And we saw this. So that's Natalie's foot right there. And that big old footprint measured between 18 and a half and 19 and a half inches. I had a little measuring tape on my phone. So I don't know how accurate those are, but it was, 18 and a half to 19 and a half inch print. That was totally crazy.
Yeah. Because when I looked down, I looked and I said, that looks odd. And it had some leaves that had just fallen on it. So I removed the leaves and you can distinctly see a heel.
Mm-hmm.
You could see the rounded toes, and then you could see the arch. So that cryptids do have that area where they push off their toes to get more traction and speed. That was there. Of course, the picture and the video does not show that granular detail that we saw with our own eyes, but it was all there. And I mean, so we looked for other prints. Where that print was at the edge of the tree line. It was softer dirt where the ground over behind it was not as soft. And then beyond that was just twigs and everything. So you really couldn't get a good print. So this print, I was thrilled. We didn't have any casting material. So we were not prepared to do this. We were doing paranormal, and then all of a sudden we come across this. So next time we'll be prepared. But we were able, with your app and the pictures and everything, we got the size, we got enough evidence that we could say this is what it is. And of course, with the vocalizations and the knocks, and we also saw orbs the night before in the forest. Then all of that adds up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw, like white lights up in the trees. And then right after that, we would hear off to the right some weird knockings going on. So, something was happening down there. And that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
And, Brian made a note that is a 7 to 8 foot creature based on the print size.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So we will definitely need to go back there and get in the woods a little bit and see what we can find in there. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Pam, what size were the white lights? They were pretty small. They were way off in the distance.
Yeah. I'm sure if we were closer, we could see them. We would see the actual size, but they were far away, but enough for us to see.
Okay, Diane, Jillie, you were the one who did the reading for me a while ago on Paul's show. Told me to get a hold of you because you had more to tell me. I tried a few times, but never heard back. Okay, we'll keep trying. She will get back to you. And she said that day, and I'll message you. Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Guys, this has been a fun show. This is a fun show.
Thank you, Jillie.
Awesome. You're welcome. Thank you.
Jillie. Thank you for everything. And, I have to say it was very great meeting you. I feel like I've known you for years.
Yeah.
Just being on here. And then meeting you in person is just fantastic. So I appreciate you.
Awesome
and
Same.
So glad that you came. It was a long trip for you, but I'm glad you made it out there.
It was a life-changing weekend for me. So I appreciate you both.
That's awesome.
I think for all of us. I mean,
it was
we had
absolutely
that encounter inside the museum. We had some fun stuff happen inside of Emmaus, and we're going to talk about that on BMR show a little later on tonight at 10 o'clock. And then we had that Bigfoot or Dogman print that we caught, which was my first encounter into the cryptid side of things. So it was look at your smile.
Welcome to the dark side.
I love it. And the whole way, going back, I'm like, okay, we need to go out there. We need to go out there again. We need to do that again. And it was right behind our Airbnb.
Yeah. It wasn't like we went traveling.
Right there.
We just walked up and was like, oh, well, let's just take a look. And boom, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, ladies, thank you so much for being here. This was fun. This was a blast. Yes. And I'm gonna put some of these videos out by themselves on the channel, so you guys can just go back and watch whatever videos you want to watch on these. So unedited this time. So all right, guys. Donny Cho is coming up in just about a minute. I think. I haven't heard otherwise. But then again, later on tonight we will be on with BMR. So
BMR.
Everybody, thank you for coming in. Let's thank Mickey G for being a member for 4 months. Gary Spikes Senior Pops, and there's his walking stick back there that I'm proudly displaying on the wall, being a member for 7 months, and T-Bone for gifting 5 members. So I appreciate you all, and I appreciate everybody coming in chat. You don't know how much I appreciate you guys. So everybody have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you on Tuesday right here. See you guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
At the end.